What's going on, y'all? So a couple of days ago, I made some videos about Tasha K and some of the videos that she deleted, and I was actually trying to figure out what was going on with these videos and why she was basically trying to basically chew out this attorney that basically talked about some of her case on his channel. Right now, initially, I didn't realize it was the lead attorney up until I found Mwinya's channel, and I explained it in all the videos. But now I figure out it's basically the lead attorney, right? It's a lead attorney. So again, if you're not familiar with these videos, you can go to Mwinya's channel, and when you get to her channel, you'll see her playlist, and you'll see two videos in particular that you probably want to check out, just to be caught up on all this, right? So the first one was YouTube News. Tasha K drags the lead, and then it just chops off. But basically, I think that's the lead attorney. Let me see if I hover my mouse over it. Yeah, so the lead attorney, how can you say I'm going to jail? Gossiping attorney, right? And then the other video is basically Tasha K apologized to the lead attorney. Now, I thought these videos were Tasha K-ish, but they're pretty bizarre in the sense that people think that Tasha K isn't panicking. People think Tasha K isn't sweating it. But when you watch this first video here, you'll see, that in my personal opinion, she looks like she's under stress, right? She's the same Tasha K that she always is. But in this situation, to me, my opinion, it appears that, she's a little bit stressed out. And then there's this video where she comes back and she actually apologized. Then there's another video that you can actually find on the Wino podcast. And in that video, I forget what it's called, but she mentions that she had been fasting, and that's why she came out the way she had come out, right? So I really wanted to just make a video and talk about why I believe Tasha K apologized to the lead attorney, and why you should be paying attention to what this actually means for you in this day and time where everybody puts everything on the internet. Now, I actually made a couple of videos in the past, and some of them were actually about Tasha K. And again, I'm not trolling Tasha K. I don't hate Tasha K. I actually like some of her content, and I'm not hating on Tasha K. Right, I'm just Tasha K is just what's trending right now, and because she's trending, I'm basically talking about it. No different from what I would do with an R. Kelly video. No different from what I would do from, what's that guy's name who had those allegations? The guy from the Charlemagne the God. No different from Charlemagne the God. No different from anybody else. There's no hate coming from me. There's no venom coming from my side. I'm just basically covering the hottest topics from a legal perspective, right? And right now, Tasha is hot because, she's got the R. Kelly situation going. She's got the Cardi B situation going. And now we see that, there's some back and forth, a little bit back and forth between the lead attorney and Tasha K. It appears, right? So I found out, let me stop this alarm. I found out that when I go to the lead attorney's page, because all that venom, all that hate, I couldn't really understand why she was saying the things that she was saying. It just seems so venomous, so hateful, in my opinion, right? You guys let me know if you've seen those videos. Let me know what you think. Do you think it was venomous? Do you think it was hateful? Do you think it was malicious? I mean, there was a lot of angst in that video that she made, basically what she goes in on the lead attorney. So you guys watch that video and you let me know, right? And I was trying to figure out why she was coming at him the way that she was. And as it turns out, the lead attorney, who is actually a popular YouTuber, I've actually watched some of his videos, and he says he's a baby channel. I don't know what he calls baby. Some people have been stuck in baby mode for like forever. So I don't consider him a baby YouTuber. I consider him big time. But anyway, if you go to his channel and you look at his playlist, and you'll see a Tasha K playlist, right? And then if you click on the full playlist, you get these sets of videos. So it looks like somewhere along the lines, Tasha K ended up on his radar, and he's been making videos about or in reference to some of the things that Tasha K has posted, right? So the first one is Tasha K. No, that's not actually the first. The first one is Tasha's K $3 million cases. Actually, so that may be the first one, right? Where he comes out and he talks about Cardi B and Tasha K. And then there's also this one, Derek Jack's gag order, and then he has in brackets Unwind with Tasha K, right? But I think the one that actually did it, right? The one that actually, in my opinion, because I actually didn't know about these other videos. I found out about the Is She Going to Jail video here, right? I think that those like a couple of days ago, I found out about this video. I didn't know about these other two videos. So when I went to his page and I found these two videos and I actually watched the first one, Tasha K's $3 million case exposed by Cardi B, claim dismiss. When I watched that one, I believe that that's the video that actually probably got under her skin. I don't know, I'm speculating. But when I was watching it, basically it just seemed like maybe she was upset about that one. And then you have the last video where he basically titles it, Is Tasha K Going to Jail Over R. Kelly, right? So those two videos together, I think probably made her lose it. In my own opinion. Now, you guys tell me. I don't know if she lost it, but me personally, I've seen a couple of her shows, and after watching this video, she was just off the chain. I promise you. Like when you listen to the things that she says that, if I can remember correctly, but you guys can watch the video, and I'll just say alleged because I don't remember exactly all the details. But she goes in and basically talks about how he didn't get none when he was growing up in grammar school or high school or something like that. And then she talked about how he went to school and now he's reduced to coming on YouTube to trying to blog and all this other type of stuff. And how he only dates white women because he can't get a black woman. That's the gist of it, right? In summary, just a lot of nasty, but I'm saying it in a nice way. The way she puts it, it was just basically nasty, right? So here's the thing. She made these two videos, right? She made these two videos, but if you go to either her platforms, those videos are gone. Those videos have been long deleted, right? Long since deleted. So I asked myself, why did she delete those videos? Why didn't she just leave them up? Because it was good content, right? or so I'll say. It was good content. It appears to be good content. Why would she leave those? Why didn't she just leave those videos up, right? And I started to just kind of think about it. And I came to the conclusion, and this is my thinking, right? This is my thinking. And again, this is going to go back to the early videos I made about Tasha K. I think I made one video where I labeled it the reasons why Tasha K may be sued again or something of that nature. Go and check those videos out. I'll try to link those videos at the end of this one, right? And essentially, I think that Tasha K is starting to realize that she has to be careful with the way that she carries herself on YouTube or in the media in general, not just YouTube, but Twitter, Facebook, if she's on, I don't know that she's on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Patreon, so on and so forth, right? I think she's starting to come to the realization that, hey, I just can't say anything. I just can't do anything on the internet. And we're going to get into this in a minute, but I think this is more of a lesson for us all, right? For us all, right? A lot of us think that because we have a camera or because we have, audio that we can record somebody and then just put them out there. That we can take pictures of somebody and just put them out there without that person's consent and without that person's knowledge, right? So I believe that Tasha K is starting to realize that, hey, you just can't do whatever you want to do. I mean, there's rules to this game. There's rules to this game. Now, when I talk about stuff, I talk about stuff that's already out there, right? I'm usually not the first, right? But the stuff that I talk about is stuff that's already been published in the news, and I'm not trying to take someone's personal information and put it out there unless that person puts it out there first, right? I think the general rule is that if you come out and you put your dirty laundry for public display, then what can happen is that the public has a right to respond. And that's essentially what I'm doing with these videos. And again, I'm not attacking Tasha K. I'm not trolling Tasha K. Tasha K is just trending, just like everything else. And she's a hot topic right now. And I think Tasha K is probably beginning to realize that she's a celebrity. She is a celebrity. And as a celebrity, you got to be careful because you're going to end up in lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit. Now, in this video, the first one, she actually comes out and she says something which I believe is a threat. I don't know. You guys watch this video and you tell me if she threatened the lead attorney. I don't know, right? But that's the way I perceive it, because she came out and she said that she's going to expose him. She's going to find out who he dated in grammar school, right? Things of that nature. And she basically, long story short, she presented it in the way, or she said it in the way that she's going to drag the lead attorney, right? Now, here's a problem with all that. Here's a problem with all that. The lead attorney, I don't know if you can consider that he's a public figure. And I say this just to say that he could probably argue that, hey, I make YouTube videos, but I make it under a character, or I make it under the lead attorney. That's not my name. And when I come on my channel, I don't talk about my personal life, and I don't talk about who I'm dating. I don't tell people who my family is. I don't put any of my personal information out there for public display. I don't do that. I'm a private individual who makes YouTube videos, or something along those lines. I think he would say something like that. And the reason that becomes critical is because Tasha K could be sued for, number one, invasion of privacy, because she's threatening. And again, you guys watch the videos, you tell me, right? She's threatening to get his personal information and put it out there. So right off the top of my mind, that's, well, first off, she's making a threat, right? That's the first thing, right? A threat that's being made maliciously and being made for no other reason but to basically harm or hurt, the lead attorney, right? So that's one. And then she's talking about she's going to expose him. She's going to put his private information out there, right? So you got a threat. You got, in my mind, there's a threat. There's invasion of privacy. Then she talks about him dating white women. And first off, in my personal opinion, that's just racist. We live in a sophisticated society. I mean, I'm not going to lie, but just as white people shouldn't be racist towards black people, and this is going to sound crazy, black people shouldn't be racist towards white people, or they shouldn't prejudge white people, because I hear the term racism can only really be used by those to reference someone who's in power, who's discriminating against someone who is in power, who is not in power. So I don't know if racism is the right word, but you guys get what I'm going. Basically, don't prejudge white people, right? And in my personal opinion, you guys watch the video, come back and tell me if she was racist, right? I actually believe some of the stuff she said was racist, right? So here you have Tasha K talking about how the lead attorney, or alleging that, the lead attorney dates white women because he can't date black women, or something along those lines. Again, watch the video, get the specific details. Here's a problem with that. I think something like that could even trigger a false light claim, because let's say he does date white women. I don't know who he dates. I have absolutely no idea who this man is dating, and I really don't care, right? Unless somehow it's revealed in the news that he's done something scandalous, and then we can make videos about the lead attorney. But right now, I don't know who that man's dating, and I really don't care. I don't know his personal life. I really don't care, because for the most part, when I do videos, I talk about the subject matter at hand as it pertains to law, and I'm not really the type to get in people's messy details or personal details unless there's a legal aspect behind it, in which in this case there is, right? So, I mean, let's recap. So you got threatening, making threats, you got invasion of privacy, you got false light. I mean, there's all types of claims or all types of things that he could potentially sue her for. And I think that's the real reason that she took these videos down, because she realized she made so many mistakes. She made so many mistakes when she put these videos up. And, you're threatening people, so on and so forth. I think for a very long time, Tasha K has been getting on YouTube saying whatever she wants to say, breaking all the rules without any consequences. And I think she's been able to get away with this type of thing for a long time, because she has been picking on people who has a lot of controversy surrounding them. So it's like, how do I deal with this internet woman who is basically making up all these claims about me, when at the same time I have, this other stuff going on over here? How can I deal with that? Okay, well, I'm just going to forget about her and focus on, my other lawsuits, or the possibility of me going to jail, or my relationship, so on and so forth, right? And that she's been getting away with it. But when it comes down to the lead attorney, you're dealing with somebody who is an attorney, and you're dealing with somebody who's going to take their reputation very seriously. And I even think that she mentioned in the second video that there was a conversation between him and her. Now, she gives a little tidbits as to what was said. Um, if I can remember correctly, she alleged that the lead attorney said, "Hey, if I said anything to offend you, I apologize." And for whatever reason, she deleted both of these videos. Again, I just want to get you guys' opinion. Why do you think Tasha K deleted these videos? Do you think that she deleted these videos because she didn't want to take on another fight, right? Because we already know she got the Cardi B lawsuit still pending. That's still going on, and it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all for Tasha K, right? And now you have this whole R. Kelly scandal going on. And again, my personal opinion, I think there's a chance she could go to jail. But as I stated earlier, I've also found that there's a strong reason that she won't go to jail. And that's going to be in a later video. Hopefully, I'll get that video out soon. And in that video, I'm going to defend Tasha K, right? I'm going to defend Tasha K's position and talk about the reasons why she probably won't go to jail, right? Over the R. Kelly situation. And it just kind of blew my mind when I came across this information. But I'll give you guys, yeah, so, that's pretty much it for this video. So let me know what you think. Do you think Tasha K deleted these two videos because she was afraid of another lawsuit? Or do you have another reason or another theory on why you think she deleted these videos? That's it for this video. Question, comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe.